Hey guys, welcome back. This is Lisa. Well, we had some things go horribly awry today, so we're going to give it another shot and see if I can do any better. I have another video that will be coming out that is a how-to with UV resin if things go well, and I can get them off my other phone because unfortunately they've been hijacked by my phone. However, that said, I think tonight, for this particular reason, because that video was 2 hours long before I edited it, and yeah, for sake of time, I have decided I'm going to go with doing some glow-in-the-dark. Now, we saw some jewelry. These are inspired by that jewelry when I was in the Bahamas. The only time I've ever been out of the, well, we went on a cruise and that was that. But they had some jewelry that was like $5,000. It was ridiculously priced, but it was really cool. And it was like almost like cases like this with glow-in-the-dark jewelry in it. So I am going to make an attempt, at least, at making those. I have this glows blue. I think this glows orange, I think. This glows green, believe it or not, and this also glows blue. So we're going to go with these four to make these four and see what we come up with. I think, if I can get these cups apart, that is. Tell me I have enough cups. Do I have to get another one? No, I got one over here. That might be enough. Maybe. Yep. All right, perfect. So I have enough cups. We're going to pour some UV resin in them. I'm going with Let's Resin today. We're going to I'm going to pour enough because I'm going to be pouring both of these, and both of these. So, and putting them together to go into each piece of this jewelry. And we'll see where that gets me. Hopefully, it will come out okay. That's the hope. All right, let's go. That's that. Right now, I'm just getting UV resin into these little cups so I can put the colors in them. And I'm hoping to get enough in them each the first time. No guarantees, though, I'm usually not good at it. Lately, I've been okay. I don't want to jinx myself. I know when I cook, I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff, but I can call a teaspoon without using one, or a tablespoon, or a cup. All right, we're going to start there and see where that gets us. I am going to start getting these colors mixed up. One. And then I will show you them glowing at the end as well, because I want them to really glow. We're going to put some color in them. Like, really, really, really glow. See where this stuff gets us. I might have to do a couple of pieces of each with all this stuff in it, but we'll see. Okay. And then the blue. All right. So now that we got all the colors in, we're going to start mixing them. I'm going to start with the one that glows blue here. I may need to put more UV in here. I don't know. But we're going to let it cure for, like 5-10 minutes, because I am not trying to leave these extremely opaque. We'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, that's what I want. And I don't mind it being white. It glows blue. I wonder what putting some pink in there would do. You know what? We're going to go with it. I'm going to go with some hot pink called Atomic. Just a little bit because I want color in all of them. I don't want to change the color of the I think we'll leave it at 2. We'll see where that gets me. All right. We're going to let it go for a minute because it is just now got alcohol in it. I want the alcohol to dissipate. We're going to mix the other colors that we got and see where that gets us. Like I said, I will put more in if I have to. I don't want to. But that's a pretty color. And that will work perfectly. As long as I get it to cure, it's all good, right? And please bear with me. I am using a new phone that I have never tried to video on because my other one was starting to malfunction. I don't know why I bothered to do a video on it. That was my own stupidity. But it's the one I know to work off of and how to work off of it. And yeah, so this is going to be a new experience. Alrighty, now this one. We're going to get them all nicely mixed and done up nicely. I spent hours trying to get that other video off my phone. It wasn't happening. So, I don't know. I might have to try to get it onto my computer and do it through CapCut. But I don't know how to use that site very well, so I'm just not tech savvy. And I wish I was, and I wish I knew what I was doing, but I don't. And I can't afford to pay people because I don't make anything from doing any of this. It's just because I love doing it. That's why I'm sitting here making another video. I spent most of my day. Alright, we're going to go with that one. I should have thought about it. I did pink already. I could do a fiery orange, but it kind of is kind of... We're just going to go with it. It's going to be a paler pink. You know what? No. I do want it to be a fiery orange, and I've got the ability to make this happen. So we're going to use fluorescent, I think it's called. Yep. In it as well. Just a drop or 2. Maybe 3. I know. Pushing limits. Pushing limits. I'm always pushing limits when it comes to this. It's just what I do. All right, so we're going to go and start. I think I'm going to do the circle in the blue. The bigger circle, that is. In the blue. And I don't want to fill this up because I will never be able to get it in that. I want it about... I don't want it to be an actual circle. I know if that makes sense, but... I want it to be like a smush circle, per se. Let's see, can I get just another drop in there? Because that's about what it needs, I think, to be even. Yep, that looks pretty close. Okay, we're going to let that go with that. Okay. Now, let's mix this one up. Get that fiery orange that I'm looking for. Yeah, that looks good. We're going to leave that just like that. I kind of like it. You know what? Just mix it because I don't trust it not to cure. So, we're going to go with it. That's beautiful. I love that. All right, we're going to do the teardrop in this color. And again, this one doesn't have to be as smushed, just a little. Okay, that's more than enough. And I probably should take about a drop or two over to the other side. All right. Like I said, just a little bit smushed. Okay, that should work for that one. All right, let's clean off the stick. Next, we're going to go with the pink, of course, I'm going to do in the heart because that's what I wanted in. And again, I don't think it can be the full. I think it has to be a smushy one, but it's going to be as close as I can get it. This ought to be interesting to see how well this works. And then for the purple, we're going to do the smaller round one. And again, they'll smushy because we want it to fit into the casing. We're going to see how this goes. All right. That is all of that. And since I really don't want to torch my molds, and I don't generally do this, and I don't recommend you do it, but as this is a thing and I need it to not be bubbly, there we go, fill in and come back down like you need to. Okay. All right, now I am going to torch a little bit. If I was smart, I would have heated up my resin, but I wasn't, so. And no one will ever accuse me of being smart. There's so many bubbles in here. Oh. I'm just watching them come to the surface and pop. I'm going to give it a minute and let it just sit here and rest, and yeah, give it about 5 minutes. So I'm going to put you on pause for a moment and I shall be right back. Okay, so what I did was I put them all in there for more than 5 minutes, and they're not even warm anymore, so they're cured as they're getting, I think. And my light's double-sided, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pop one side out for each one. And then we're going to put some UV resin in. Really? You got a hair in you. I have dogs. It flies all the time. So we're going to put a little bit of UV resin in. Little bit of UV resin in. I'm not trying to overfill it if I can help it. Little bit of UV resin in. Alright, let's see where we get with this. That's that one. That's that one. And then last but not least, there's that one. Let's see if we can get them all cured. Alright, we're going to see where that lands us. We're going to give that like 10 minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, so we got these two done at this moment. So we're going to put them in theirs and hopefully they fit. I'm hoping. Please fit. Whew. Yes, that's one. Oh, please fit, please fit. Oh, yeah, I think it will. It does. Woohoo, that's two. And we got the other two finishing up right now, and as soon as they are done, we will pop them in as well. And hopefully I'll be able to show you. Like I can show you maybe these ones. Let's see. Give me just a second to get them under UV light. Because that seems to be the best way to get them to shine. Alright, so we're going to turn off some lights and show you, perhaps, the glow that I get from them. So you can see how pretty this is. Look at that. Like it's just unreal. How pretty is that? So, yep, that's what we're going for. And I've got chains for these. I'll put them on there now while we wait for the other ones. All right, let's turn our lights back on for this. This one is going on a purple chain. Right here. Give me just a second. Because, yep. Alrighty, that's that one. And then we're going to just clasp it shut. All right, maybe. My fingers don't want to work tonight for whatever reason. All right, well, of course, caught myself in a, it's going to be what it is. And there's that one. Just so you see it. And the blue one is going on blue. The pink one will go on pink and the orange on the orange, clearly. But, yeah, this came out way better than I anticipated it would. This $5,000 jewelry I just recreated. And when I tell you it was $5,000, I'm not even joking, because when they told me, I nearly choked. I couldn't believe. I'm like, yeah, it's real pretty and all, and what a novelty, but I wouldn't spend $5,000 on any jewelry. And I know it's some kind of stone or whatever. Fine. Not $5,000 worth of one. I'm just saying. And there's that one. How pretty is that? It's just, in a million years, I never would have thought to do this. But here we are. And we almost done. So the other one's got like a minute and they'll be out. And I'll be right back when they are. So I'm not sure what happened or why my camera cut off, but I'm glad I caught it. We just put these into their little attachments. That's all I've done so far. I'm about to put them on their chain. This couldn't have worked out better. I'm so excited. That makes me very happy. Alrighty. And that's this one. Let's get it attached, and I will show you them all in the glow-in-the-dark form in just a minute. Okay, that's that one. How pretty is that? Oh my goodness. I am floored at how pretty they came out. I didn't expect it, to be honest, if I'm truthful. I really didn't, and I wish I had a deeper, darker pink, but I don't, so this will have to do. But we're going to go with it and see where that gets me, and I am definitely not left-handed at all. 'So we're going to go with it like this. Okay. I know, bear with me. Probably help if I just take my gloves off, so how about that? We'll do that. And then there's that one. I am just absolutely thrilled at how these came out. Let me get them under this UV lamp for just a few seconds and I'll turn lights off while they're there. So, let's turn off some lights, shall we? We're going to turn them all off. And I'm going to show you. Alright, here we go. These are what they all came out looking like. Tell me they ain't spectacular. Like, I am so impressed. Alrighty guys, that's where I'm going to leave this video. And I'm going to leave it right here in the dark. And then I will take some pictures, both of in the light and in the dark. And I will show you tomorrow. You all have a blessed night. I'm going to put the Bible verse of the day right here. And I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Y'all are amazing. And I'm sorry I don't remember your name. Somebody asked me, actually, I can't just say one person. It's probably why I don't remember the name, because there's been a few that have asked me to please do a video that is more of a how-to video so they would be able to learn how to do something. And I'm going to do that. I've done one. I don't know if I'll be able to get it off my phone like I said before, but we'll try. And if not, I'll make another one. And I'll probably make a few of them. If you have suggestions as to what that, what it is that you want to see me make and know how to make, please let me know in the comment section. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, and come back for the next video. If you'd like and you can't wait for that, go ahead and look back at some of the videos I've already done. And I will be back soon, guys. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.